Dear students, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, based on the time zone at present you are staying. First of all, I welcome all of you for our YouTube channel. This is Java video lesson number 14. You know very well, I am Selva Krishnamurthy, your information technology teacher who is sitting in front of you. In previous lesson, that is Java video lesson number 13, we studied do while loop. Then the difference between while loop and then do while loop. That is what we study. Two lessons before, we studied Java provides three types of repetition statement: while, do while, and then for. Now this is the time to learn for loop statement. I like to share my screen now so that you can see my presentation. I hope my presentation is visible to all. This is Java video lesson number 14. For statement or for repetition statement. See the syntax: for within open bracket, close bracket, counter equal to initial value semicolon. Text condition semicolon, change counter. Nothing to worry, just like a previous two loop statement, while and do while. In using while and do while, we encounter three steps. One is initialization. Second one is expression. Third one is increment. Am I right? Here also same thing, but initialization, condition, and then increment. All are placed in single line or same line. Whereas in while, initialization, initialization, while after that immediately condition, then increment. In do while, first initialization statement with increment, at last condition or expression. Here initialization, condition, increment or decrement, all are available in the same line but separated by semicolon. Just name only change. This counter equal to initial value. This is initialization involving one counter index value. Text condition. This is the expression. It gives either true or false. Involves counter variable or loop index. Counter variable or loop index. You can either call it a change counter. It may be increment, it may be decrement. Involving loop index or counter variable. This is counter variable initialization, counter variable condition, change counter variable. That means it may be increment, it may be a decrement. Good. How it works? See, initial value, initialize the value of loop counter first. Very first time, counter will be initialized with initial value. Good. After that, the text condition evaluates. If it returns true, the statement will execute. After that, change counter. One second condition will be evaluated. Still the condition gives true. The statement will be executed. Again, counter will be updated. One second condition will be evaluated. This process continues until the text condition returns true. Once the text condition gives false, it stops iteration. See, step 1, initial value, initialize the value of the loop counter. Very first time only counter equal to initial value will execute. Loop execute. Loop means the statement lies in between open curly bracket and close curly bracket. Loop executes again and again until condition evaluates true. That means once condition becomes false, the loop stops. Then counter is updated in each loop iteration. In each and every loop iteration, counter will be incremented or decremented. This is the steps involved in for loop. Now we will see one small program. By seeing this program, you can easily understand this is initialization, expression or condition involving loop index or counter variable. This is increment. This is body of the loop or statement. Very first time, this number will be assigned with 1. Very first time, the number will be assigned with 1. After that, this text condition involving counter variable evaluates. If it returns true, the body of the loop, that means these two conditions will be executed. After that, this is counter variable updation or increment or decrement. After that, once again, this text condition will be evaluated. Still the condition gives true. Second iteration, this block of code will be executed. Again, increment, condition, statement. Increment, condition, statement. This process continues until the condition gives true. When the condition becomes false, the loop stops. That is why I explained it. When the loop begins, that means very first time, number is set to 1, this one. Then text condition test whether the loop variable, that is number, is less than equal to 5 or not. If it is less than equal to 5, the body of the loop is executed, the square of 1 is printed. Then the number is incremented by 1. Again, the text condition is tested again to decide whether to execute the body or not. When the number exceeds 5, it becomes false. The loop will exit. That's all, very simple. Now, for your convenience, I will do the same program in my Apache NetBeans software. Then you can easily understand. Please be right. My laptop is very slow. I'd like to close the previous program. Go to File, New Project. Next. So here I want to give Java PRG14 as my project name. So I like to delete all comments, maybe multi-line command, maybe single line command. Delete, and that also delete. This also delete. This also delete. So after main, within open curly bracket, I like to type here. I want to type program for int number equal to 1 semicolon. That is initialization. Number is less than equal to 5. This is text condition. Plus number. That is increment. After that, open curly bracket, close curly bracket. Inside, I need to display two statement. Dot println. Proceed with print. Square of. After that, 1 plus square of number. Each statement should be ended with semicolon. Then system dot out dot println equal to, after that, plus, that is number multiplied by number, because I want to display square of number. Everything fine. I like to save the program. Save all. I want to run the program. We will see the output. The expected output is square of 1 equal to 1, square of 2 equal to 4, square of 5 equal to 20. It's like this, very simple. See, initialization, condition, increment, all are placed in same line, separated by semicolon. That means first, very first time, int number equal to 1, that is initially will be executed. Now the number contains 1. This condition needs to be evaluated. So 1 is less than equal to 5, condition true. the block of code needs to execute. That is square of 1 equal to 1. Then increment. Now number becomes 2. After that, no need to initialization, only text condition. Now 2 is less than equal to 5, still condition true. Square of 2 equal to 4. Now plus plus in number. Now it becomes 3. Then 3 is less than equal to 5, still condition true. Square of 3 equal to 9. This process continues until number becomes 5. So number less than equal to 5. 5 less than equal to 5, still condition true. Square of 5 equal to 25. Now plus plus number. Number becomes 6. Listen now. 6 is less than equal to 5. That is condition becomes false. The program stops. It takes it from the for. That is why we got square of 1 equal to 1. Square of 2 equal to 4. So far, square of 5 equal to 25. Is that correct? Good. Now, we will see a little bit more for loop. In previous program, we are using incrementing. That is, number is incremented 1 by 1. We can also decrement. That is, we can also create a decrementing loop. In previous program, we want to display square of 1 equal to 1. Square of 2 equal to 4. So on up to square of 5 equal to 25. In other words, we can create the program to display square of 5 equal to 25, then square of 4 equal to 16, so up to square of 1 equal to 1. That also possible. See, initialization int number equal to 5. This is the condition. Number is greater than or equal to 1. Number equal to number minus 1. This is updation part. How it works? Very first time, number will be assigned with 5. Then 5 is greater than or equal to 1. Condition true. Square of number. Now number is 5. Square of 5 equal to 25. Then number equal to number minus 1. 5 minus 1. Number becomes 4. Now number becomes 4. 4 is greater than or equal to 1. Still condition true. Now square of 4 equal to 16. This process continues until number becomes 1. So now number is 1. 1 is greater than or equal to 1. Square of 1 equal to 1. Now number is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So number assigned with 0. Once again condition. 0 is greater than or equal to 1. Now false. It stops. Like this you can work with this decrementing loop. Next one. The loop index can be incremented or decremented by any value, not just one. So far we are always using either plus plus number or minus minus number. Instead of incrementing and decrementing by 1, the loop index can be incremented or decremented by any value. See this program. The following loop increment the loop by index 2. The program displays all odd numbers between 1 and 10. I want to display all odd numbers in between 1 and 20. 1, 3, 5, 7 like this. 7 up to 19. How we can write? See it here. Int count equal to 1. Count is less than equal to 20. Count equal to count plus 2. Not incremented by 1. Okay, very first time count will be assigned with 1. 1 is less than equal to 20. Condition true. Count will be displayed. Number 1 will be displayed. Now count plus 2. That is 1 plus 2. 3 will be assigned to count, not 2. Now count as 3. 3 is less than equal to 2. Still condition true. The value stored in count will be displayed 3. Previously displayed 1. Now we displayed 3. After that we displayed 5, 7, like this, on up to 19. Is it clear? Now we can proceed with third one. The loop index can begin with any value. The loop index can begin with any value. So far we are giving only 1 and 5. It is not necessary to always start with 1. The loop index can begin with any value. The following loop also iterates 5 times and prints number from 5 to 9. See, int count equal to 5. In the very first program, int number equal to 1. It is not necessary to be start with 1. The loop index can begin with any value. 5 to 10. This program will display 5 to 9. If there is only one statement in the body of the loop, just like a if block, curly braces can be omitted. In this example, we are having only one statement. So curly bracket no need. It is optional. We can omit. In addition to that, see, you can use multiple items. So far, we are using only one item in initialization. That is counter equal to 5, number equal to 1, like this. It is not necessary to have only one statement and initialization as well as only one item in updation. You can use multiple items in the initialization and updation part of the loop. But all items should be separated by comma. See it here. In this program, I am declaring two variables, x and y. X equal to 0, y equal to 10. Both are initialization. But separated by comma. This is condition. This is increment and decrement. That is change part. The output will be, what will be the output? First term will be x equal to 0, y will be 10. Good. So x equal to 0, y equal to 10. Now x is incremental. Now x becomes 1, y is decremental. Y becomes 9. Then x becomes 1, y becomes 9. This process continues like this. Okay. At last, x becomes 9, y becomes 1. At last iteration. We must understand. Now this is the time for recap. Whatever we studied so far, we can revise. In for loop, initial value, three parts. Initial value, condition, and change counter are separated by semicolon. All comes in single line, but separated by semicolon. The loop index, that is counter variable or loop index, can be incremented or decremented by any value. Can be incremented and decremented by any value. The loop index or counter variable can begin with any value, not necessary to be one. If there is only one statement in the body of the loop, curly braces can be omitted. This is optional. You can use multiple items in the initialization and the updation part, that is change counter part. But all should be separated by comma. This is the recap. Now, this is the time for question bank. Still, if you have the doubt, play back the video again, listen the video, at last try to answer the question. Number 1, in for loop, initial value, condition, and change counter, that may be increment, that may be decrement, all are separated by dash. Yeah, you are right, separated by semicolon. Second one, in for loop, loop index, or you can call it a counter variable. Loop index can be incremented or decremented by dash. What is the answer? Any value. Yeah, very good. Third one, in for loop, loop index can begin with dash. Yes, you are right. Any value. Fourth one, if there is only one statement in the body of the loop, curly bracket can be dash. Good. Answer is omitted. In for loop, you can use multiple items in the initialization and the updation part of the loop, but all are separated by dash. You are right. That is comma. So now we reach the end of the lesson. Thank you, students. I hope all of you enjoyed this lesson. In next lesson, we will study a little bit more. Until then, thank you, students. Have a nice good day. Bye-bye.